just concluded in a big way, and it was a thrilling conclusion to the Women's Chess Grand Prix that has taken place in Pune, because breaking news, Koneru Humpy has managed to win the Women's Chess Grand Prix event in Pune. And it is a phenomenal effort from the Queen, because she continues to show her brilliance even after having been in this circuit for close to 3 decades. Koneru Humpy, remember, is the reigning world rapid champion, and now in classical chess, she's managed to pull off a stunning victory in the entire Women's Chess Grand Prix event that has just concluded about a couple of minutes back in Pune. The final round today had everything at stake. Koneru Humpy was on top, along with China's Zhu Jiner. Now, Koneru Humpy throughout the entire tournament has remained unbeaten. She's managed to ensure that she won most of the games. She beat Divya Deshmukh. She managed to beat Zhu Jiner in one of the games also. Now, heading into the final game, it was against Nurgul Salimova. Now, Nurgul Salimova and Koneru Humpy have really had a long rivalry right from their junior days. Koneru Humpy was dominating right from the outset, and she never let up. Now, Koneru Humpy and Zhu Jiner, their games were going on side by side. Humpy was taking on Nurgul Salimova of Bulgaria, and Zhu Jiner was taking on Polima. Now, Zhu Jiner managed to win her game in a very attritional knight and rook endgame. The same was there even with Koneru Humpy when she won it with the rook and knight endgame. It was an attritional thing, but with Koneru Humpy already having an advantage of 2 pawns, they were closely going up the G file and on the F file, and that is why Salimova had absolutely no way of coming back, and she was trapped. And that is why in an attritional rook knight endgame, Koneru Humpy has managed to win the gold medal. Now, this is a technicality. Both Zhu Jiner and Koneru Humpy were tied on 7 out of 9 points. But because Koneru Humpy managed to have more games with black, that is what allowed her to win the Women's Grand Prix in Pune. The more games you play with black in case of a tiebreaker, that is given far more weightage. Now, in the Women's Grand Prix in a particular leg, there is no tiebreaker to separate the players. So that's why Koneru Humpy had more games with black, and that is why she managed to win the gold medal. Zhu Jiner is in second position. There is even great news for India, because Divya Deshmukh has managed to get the third position. Polima was about to get the bronze medal, but then she lost to Zhu Jiner, and that is why now Divya Deshmukh is in third position. Now, the Women's Grand Prix circuit is very important, because it offers you qualification for the women's candidates. Now, unfortunately, this is also a very bittersweet thing. Koneru Humpy may have won the Pune Grand Prix, but because she was tied with Zhu Jiner, she will only get half of the points. So, the rule is whoever wins the tournament, but if someone else is tied on points, you are declared the winner of that particular tournament, but you will have to split points. Now, because of this, Koneru Humpy is now in second position in the overall Women's Grand Prix circuit. Now, Alexandra Goryachinka is right on top, and also now Koneru Humpy is there. But along with Tan Zhongyi and also with Zhu Jiner, her position will be really problematic if she has to qualify through this circuit. Now, there is only one tournament remaining. This was leg 5. There were 6 legs in the Women's Grand Prix. Already 3-4 had happened before. Humpy finished second in Monaco, but here she's managed to win. But unfortunately, she's not accumulated enough points to stay in the top 2. Remember, top 2 from the Women's Grand Prix circuit get their entry into the women's candidates. Now, unfortunately, had she won, she would have been in first position. She would have overtaken Goryachinka. But because now she's gotten half the points, she's in second position, and most likely she's not going to play in Austria. So that is why now, because she'll be going to Norway. Norway is the venue where she'll be going for the Norway Masters. So she's not going to be part of that, and most likely she will have to rely on the Women's World Cup, to ensure that she gets it. Remember, 3 slots are there for the World Cup also. So congratulations to Koneru Humpy for putting on a magnificent show in Pune. Congratulations even to Divya Deshmukh. Even she had a wonderful run. Although she lost momentum in the middle, she lost to Koneru Humpy, and then after that she started a downward spiral. But she still finished in third position. Vaishali Ramesh Babu unfortunately did not get going, so did Harika Dronavalli. Both ended up with decentish results, but it was not enough to ensure that they would win. So Koneru Humpy, already 4-5 months, she's had a wonderful time. World Rapid Champion, Monaco Grand Prix, second position, and now here she's the winner of the Pune Grand Prix, Women's Pune Grand Prix. Attritional display. She defeated Nurgul Salimova of Bulgaria. Zuzhiner also managed to win her game, and that is why both are tied with 7 points. But Koneru Humpy wins the gold because she had far more black games that she did. And Dipanshu, yes, it's a great day indeed for Indian chess. Humpy ji, Tushar is saying, Humpy ji is still the most consistent Indian women's chess player even after playing for 3 decades. She's just unbelievable. Let's see if she can win the candidates right to challenge Zhu and Jun. Well, Women's Grand Prix, unfortunately, I think she will not qualify through that because she's not playing the final one in Austria. Now, Zhu and Anna Muzichuk all will have to have terrible games in Austria to ensure that Koneru Humpy can qualify even through this as well. So there's Anna Muzichuk, Alexandra Gorachenko, I think is all but settled. Then you have Tan Zhongyi, and one hopes that either of Muzichuk or Tan Zhongyi have bad games, and then Koneru Humpy can qualify even through this. So congratulations, the queen of Indian chess continues to excel, and one hopes that she has continued success in 2025. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.